Welcome to the Kids Up Front online orientation. In this presentation, I will be taking you through our ticket process and touching on some key points about our program and how, as a partner agency, we can work together to get these tickets into the hands of deserving youth. At the end of the presentation, there will be a series of mandatory questions for you to answer.
Hey guys.
Hi.
How are you doing today? Good. Have you ever been to an Edmonton Eskimos football game?
No.
Well, you know what? Kids Up Front has donated some tickets for you guys to go see the Eskimos.
Sound good?
Can I give those to you?
Do you want to take us with you?
Can Mom and Dad go too? Yeah. Do I get a high five? Do I get a high five? Awesome. Yeah. Nice work. Oh, what are you going to see there? Tell me.
Football players.
Football players.
Ronald McDonald House has been really lucky to partner with Kids Up Front on so many different experiences. So to be able to hand a child tickets to see their favorite team go out and play, or to go see a great performance, they get to bring mom and dad with them. It's really hard to put into words what that means to that family. You're giving them hours they would have never had before.
Kids Up Front is a chance to allow children to dream and to experience things that maybe they never would in their life.
Okay. Ready to go to the game?
Yeah.
All right.
We see a great opportunity for Kids Up Front to enhance the programs that other agencies are providing. Basic needs are obviously the most important part of it, but if we only focus on that, then the other layers get forgotten.
Edmonton Eskimos.
I think a ticket is more like a spark. We don't really know what that's going to ignite, but it could potentially transform somebody's life. It's not just a ticket, it's more than a ticket.
More than a ticket to me means inclusivity, opportunities, experiences, and memories.
More than a ticket means changing lives through experiences and opportunities.
So what can you experience when you're in Edmonton? Kids Up Front brings that to the table. They say, come out and watch this team play, come out and watch this event happen. And these families fall in love with the city. They fall in love with our culture here. They fall in love with everything that's being provided to them here in Edmonton.
We say thank you, Kids Up Front, for such a nice evening.
Thank you.
We have developed partnerships with event providers such as Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation, Edmonton Eskimos, Stingers, FC Edmonton, Citadel Theatre, City of Edmonton, Windspear, as well as private donations from individuals. These partnerships enable Kids Up Front to be considered for many ticket opportunities throughout the year. Kids Up Front collaborates with over 200 child-serving agencies in and around the Edmonton area. Event tickets are then shared among these agencies through our online program. In order to maintain partnership with our event providers and individual donors, we need to consider what we refer to as the ticket journey. The journey starts with creating awareness. We do this by seeking the event providers that align with our program and that can offer event experiences that will enhance the programs that our partner agencies are offering. The tickets can be hard copy or electronic. Once we have the ticket numbers for an event, we then send out a ticket announcement through email to all of our agency-approved ticket coordinators. This is what you will see when you receive a ticket notification through email. It contains all of the information regarding the event. Please read all email campaigns carefully. This email will contain the event, the number of tickets we have to offer, and if they are hard copy to be picked up or electronic to be transferred. A link is sometimes added to give you an idea of what the event is about and whether it is suitable for the clients that you serve. The logo or image of the event is also added on the campaign so that you can see who the corporate donor is. It's important for agencies to know where the tickets come from to be able to pass the information on to clients. We are also able to track the number of agencies who opened our email and how long it took for the majority of agencies to respond with requests. This is helpful to us in knowing when the bulk of the requests have been made. Clicking the green button for an event allows our agencies to input all information needed to process the ticket requests. You will be required to enter your name, the name of your agency, your email, and phone number. Please enter this information correctly as we use it to get back to you. Also enter the number of tickets you are requesting. In the comments section, it is helpful to add a quick note about who the tickets are going to. For example, you could say that you know of a youth who has never been to a live soccer game, or I know of a teen that loves a certain artist or musician. This can help with allocation and matching the event to the recipient to allow for those unique experiences. After collecting all requests, we then start the allocation process. It is not first come, first serve. All agencies receive equal consideration when requesting tickets through our online survey. Whenever possible, we want you to consider whom you are choosing to give the tickets to before you enter a request. Ideally, we would like the ratio of kids to adults to be 2 to 1. We try to spread the tickets out to as many agencies as possible. With a popular event, it may mean that your agency will get fewer tickets than you request. If you cannot take more or less than you request, please put it in the comments. We want to see the interest in all events we can offer. Engaging your client families with a variety of experiences other than sports will encourage them to try something different. Once your agency has been informed through email that you have received tickets, electronic or hard copy, it is now time for you as the ticket coordinator to accept the online tickets that have been e-transferred or to arrange pickup from Kids Up Front. If you find that your chosen client family cannot use the tickets after you requested them, you can try to find another family within your agency. If you have to decline, please let Kids Up Front know as soon as possible so that we can allocate to another agency. If they are hard copy tickets, they must be returned to Kids Up Front in order for us to allocate to another agency. Tickets should never be given to staff or volunteers unless we state that the donor has given us permission. Misuse of tickets and policies will prompt an incident report filed under your agency and may result in loss of ticket privileges. As you can see in the diagram, the tickets we receive and then pass on to our partner agencies should never be considered free. In truth, they are a donation or a gift, and with that donation comes an expectation from our donors. This should come in the form of a thank you card or social media mention from the families and children that utilize the tickets. We consider the donor thank you to be one of the most important steps in the ticket journey. In order to keep receiving tickets from our generous donors, we need to let them know of our appreciation. Without this acknowledgement, we cannot expect continued support for our program.
My name is Alicia Rissling. I am a former Edmontonian, currently living in Calgary to chase the Olympic dream for bobsleigh. I accidentally bought too many tickets on Ticketmaster, so I was like, I'm just gonna donate it to Kids Up Front. So when I went to the game, I actually ended up sitting next to Asia, who I realized was who I donated the tickets to, and her chaperone. And as soon as I sat down, Asia started talking to me.
Later I found out she was on a bobsled team and she played basketball, and then I told her I played basketball. So then every time I had a question, even if it was in the middle of a playing moment, she would explain to me in basketball terms so it would make more sense. She was just very personable, and she was just smiling and just like really, she's like couldn't believe how loud it was in there, and I knew she was having a good time. And at the end of the day, I had told Will, her chaperone, that I was the one who donated the tickets, and
She was really upset at the end because she was like, what if I never see you again? And that's how you know you kind of make an impact on a kid's life, or you are someone that they will remember just because of a day you sat beside them for a hockey game.
The video you just watched shows that the donor of the tickets was sitting right next to the ticket recipient. And the experience was amazing for both the donor and the young girl who received the tickets through an agency. This happens more than you may think, where the donor has 4 seats, uses 2, and donates 2. So imagine if those tickets ended up in the hands of the wrong recipient. For example, 2 adults or teenagers that were being disruptive with no chaperone in sight. The donor ends up wondering why adults or teens were using the seats. This can have a negative impact on our program and cause mistrust within our donor circle. Word of mouth is very powerful and can impact our program. We want the donor and recipient experience to be a positive one. Once you have chosen your ticket recipients, it is time to hand off the tickets and also remind them of the importance of the donor. As seen in the diagram, the ticket envelope is helpful to the agency ticket coordinators when distributing hard copy tickets to the chosen client family. It has clear instruction on how to thank our donors, as well as a space for the family name and amount of tickets they are receiving. It will also contain thank you cards for the recipients to fill out and send back to Kids Up Front. We encourage the younger kids to send us homemade cards. We share these thank you cards with the donors, and in turn they continue to support us. This completes the orientation. We look forward to welcoming you to our family as an agency and are thrilled to have you with us. We appreciate the excellent reputation your organization has in our community and believe that we can create a great impact by working with you. Please take a few moments to answer the mandatory survey questions below before submitting your online orientation. Once we have reviewed your orientation submission, we will contact your agency to finalize partnership. Thank you for your time.